you said something earlier when we were getting ready to go into our coverage, which is that America needed the ceremony. And I agree with you. What I saw today, what I saw tonight, was a reaffirmation that what began on January 6th also failed on January 6th. Fragile as it may be, democracy did carry on with what we saw, even in these times of COVID. Your thoughts?
Absolutely. And I think America needed to see that, to be reassured by that, that the country still stands, that the country, it held, essentially. I have my thoughts about what he said in the meat of his speech, but just the ritual of it, to be able to do it not just after the insurrection, but also in the middle of a pandemic, to have some semblance of that reality and that ritual. Part of a culture and a society is built on ritual. We need to be kind of reaffirmed by ritual, and just to be able to see it play out, that was a good thing. Now, the substance of the speech, we're going to get to that later, and I have a lot of thoughts on that.
Well, let's start. What'd you find that you didn't like? What did you pick? What did you find out that you said, ain't gonna happen?
This may as well have been called Biden's "I Have a Dream" speech, because it was everything he could dream of that progressive wanted, right? In the beginning, you saw where he really was putting his emphasis, which was on how do I get Americans in this audience to pressure their senators to go along with my $4 trillion in spending. And then at the end of the speech, you saw his laundry list where he just tried to, he kind of tacked on everything else. In addition to do this big thing, which is going to take all of my political capital, also do these other things. Also pass the George Floyd Act. Also, I'm happy that you passed the Anti-Asian Hate Act. Also pass Equal Pay Act. Also pass the, update the Violence of Women Act. Also pass gun legislation. Also pass comprehensive immigration reform. We all know that all of that cannot happen in this session. Can't even happen before the midterms, right? So this is just that's the politician in Biden. That's the politician in the people in Washington. Make everybody feel good. Make everybody feel like they're being included. But the real policy objective of this speech, and where Biden is putting all his eggs right now, is in getting that $4 trillion bill passed one way or another, by hook or crook. And it is no way clear that it will pass as it is currently constructed.
Aisha, as I'm watching the president walk out, flanked by William Walker, the general who stood before Congress and said, I was ready to come and respond on January 6th. And we were locked and loaded, so to speak, but we didn't get the call. As I'm watching him walk out of the chamber, I am impressed by the number of African Americans who now hold very sizable positions of power in Washington, something that we haven't seen. It's understated. It is not as overt as we might have seen in years past. But you heard the interview with Jim Clyburn, where I said, are you the Biden whisperer? He says, yeah, people say that to me. But the truth of the matter is he is. And you could hear some of the things that he talked about in our interview being reflected in Biden's speech. The issue of the interstate that was built by the Eisenhower administration, some of the same talking points that we heard Biden use. This is a man that has the president's ear, and he is an African American.
Sure. A couple of reactions that I have to this, entire scene that's playing out here. The first one that I want to just kind of build back upon this idea of our presence, which is what you're getting to, Del, that Black people are in significant positions of power. And we are also, from a numbers game, there are more of us perhaps in certain roles than ever before in history. Let's not get it twisted, though. Presence does not always equal power. So let's not pretend that's the case. But it is true that we do have a massive voting bloc. But here's the other piece about that and our presence as Black people. We are not monolithic as a community. Every Black person on Capitol Hill, first of all, there are actually 2 Black members of the House now that are Republicans, and we got a Black Republican senator. But even within the Democratic caucus and the Congressional Black Caucus of Black folks, the diversity of viewpoints, policy perspectives, priorities There's a range there. We have a range. Right now, as we speak, Mondaire Jones is doing the progressive wing of the party's follow up. I don't think I'd call it a rebuttal, but essentially like his own progressive delivery speech around this Biden speech, around what progressives want. And he happens to be a Black man. He happens to also be a gay man. There are so many different types of Black people on the Hill right now, coming from rural communities, et cetera. And what's going to be interesting to me as we watch all this unfold is how are we as Black people going to stop trying to marginalize ourselves and only make the policy ideas that say Black in them or, African American in them be about us, but actually have some range where we're not looking for just race-focused policies, but we want the entire legislative agenda and presidential administrative agenda to be race neutral and be inclusive across the board. That's what really is going to get change for us. And I think that what happened tonight was frankly quite, an hour long of what to so many of us probably felt a little boring because it was a restoration to normalcy. Every single one of the president's speeches to a joint session is going to be a laundry list of all the, pie in the sky things they want to get done. What struck me about this is that he talked about a range of policies, and all of them were relative to our community. Black people would benefit in every single policy measure that he mentioned. And that is what race neutral policy making looks like, and an intersectional approach to engagement looks like. And I think that that's the right note that needs to be hit.